Hi everyone, I've decided to create this video because I was not able to find a solution to my problem in the internet, and I think this might be of interest to those of you owning a Mazda MX5 NB, and maybe other versions of MX5, although I can't confirm that. When I bought my car, the seller warned me that the left window was not going down. As I did my homework and studied possible problems on this version of the MX5 before buying the car, I noticed this could possibly be a problem with the so-called power window regulator, which is the mechanical system that moves the window up and down, or maybe some electrical issue with fuses. The problem was on the left window, which was locked on the upper position and was not going down while pushing down the power window switch. However, while pulling up the switch, I was able to hear the motor trying to push the window up, meaning that in theory the motor of the window regulator was working properly, as well as the electrical line bringing power to it. So, after stripping out the door panel and the plastic that covers the door, see video in the link below, I arrived to the motor cable and its connector. After disconnecting the connector, you can access to the two terminals of the motor. I then picked up a 12 volts battery that I had at home and I injected current in the motor to confirm that it works in both directions. The motor is a simple DC brushed motor, so by changing the polarity you can make it turn in one direction or the other. My motor was working fine in both directions, so by doing this I could confirm that the problem was not on the motor but on the switch. I used a plastic trim removal tool to take out the power window switches. You then need to unplug the connector so you can get them free. Then you need to remove the main plastic case to expose the circuit board with the relays. Once you do this, there is one small screw to remove, which keeps the board to the rest of the case. At this moment, you will have the board fully out of the plastic case and the plastic switches. And here comes the tricky thing. The idea is to arrive to the contacts of the electrical switch that activate the relay that gives power to your window. For doing this, you need to carefully remove the cover of the switch that you think is failing. In my case, it was the left door window, so I removed the left switch black top case. Don't worry if you break some of the clips that keeps the cases together. Then you will have the mechanical switch exposed. In the NB, there is no digital control of the windows, is purely old school analogic stuff. The left side contact moves the window up, and the right side contact moves it down. You will then remove the metallic part that acts as spring and contactor at the same time. You need to push it out gently with a plain screwdriver. Be careful that it doesn't fly away. Now you'll have the contacts of the switch exposed, the two fixed ones and the ones on the spring part that you just removed. Use some contact cleaner, or, like in my case, a small piece of 400 grain sanding paper and some WD-40 to clean the contacts. Then it's just a matter of assembling everything back and you will have a working power window switch. Finally, let me just clarify that you do not need to open the door panel for solving this issue. I did it because I was not sure if the problem was on the motor or somewhere else, and I started by checking the motor. But you can know if the motor works by just clicking the switch and paying attention to the noises on the door. If you however decided to remove the door panel, take the chance to clean up the door guides from old grease. Old grease get hard and makes the window move slower. Remove the window and clean the guides as shown in the videos linked below. And don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.